Hello and welcome to I Came Here With Nothing with special guest Chloe Maddren. How you doing, Chloe?
I'm good.
Guest host, you're filling in.
I'm guest host?
I don't really know how the show's going to work from now on.
I feel like I should have known that.
Kianosh has left the show. We should cross his name off the sign. He's focusing on stand-up. He doesn't want to podcast anymore.
Oh, yes. Podcasting and stand-up notoriously do not go well together.
We're holding a mic. We're telling jokes. It's the same thing. There's a bigger crowd here than there are at most of my gigs anyways. But yeah, he's focusing on that sweet open mic money that he's chasing.
Smart move. God forbid he gets an audience.
So I'm not sure if what we're going to do. We might just have guest hosts forever.
I think you just call them guests.
No, you're in the host chair.
Okay. Because this is my podcast.
If we had an actual guest, they would sit in the middle,
right?
And then we would interview them.
That'd be very cozy.
Yeah. Guest host is a better title.
It's insane, but I like it.
Why is it insane?
Because it's not my podcast. But I mean, I don't know. I've been guest hosting a lot on community notice boards.
Yeah,
so
I've noticed that.
Yeah. I do feel a bit like entitled now. Wait, is this mine? I've literally booked guests for them as well.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Well, Alex White is going to be a guest host on this podcast soon, so there will be some crossovers with all these podcasts. When Mug Off left, when they finished up, there was a lot of people like suggesting, what podcasts should we replace with this? Because it was a pretty popular podcast and it meant a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah, those boys are dumb.
But I think community notice board sort of took its place.
You think so?
I think, well, that's what I'm seeing on the forums.
Wow. Well, that's cute. That's really cute. I actually saw someone posted in the Mug Off Facebook group a list of recommendations for people.
Yes.
And they listed it as though it was the podcast family, and my podcast was listed as the little sister. And I tell you, I don't think I've ever been so happy.
Yeah.
I'm just glad to be included, you know.
Who's your big brother out of the three boys, the Mug Off boys?
I mean,
it's got to be Duggan.
It's definitely Duggan.
I see you guys at the TAB every night.
Wow. We're absolutely not at the TAB. We are just in the bar.
Very close to a TV that's broadcasting greyhounds, horses, those weird virtual animated dogs or horses.
Which I think I'd support more before the actual horses.
More humane.
Yeah.
Well, not humane for the people making them. They're probably getting paid nothing.
Good.
At least an animal's not getting hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what have you been up to lately? You've been podcasting heaps, you've been gigging heaps.
Yeah, I actually am gigging slightly less. It's so nice. I've made this decision in the last few months where I don't need to have something every single night. I am allowing myself nights off, and because I have podcasts usually once or twice a week as well, I'm just gigging a few times a week, and having better gigs as well helps. Getting more paid stuff helps to make that justification.
You'll never fucking make it with that attitude. You got to do the shit gigs every night, mate.
I've done the shit gigs every night. I've done multiple shit gigs every night for years.
Oh, I know. We've gigged a lot together.
Yes, we have. No, it's so nice. I'm finding balance, and I'm less burnt out. It's wonderful.
Interesting.
It's been awesome.
Do you find podcasting draining?
It can be if I'm doing a lot, and especially sometimes I'll have guests that I don't know, so I get more nervous, and I do a lot of prep, and I have a crazy OCD with my apartment before having people in and stuff.
Yeah.
So I do. It's a 4-hour ordeal before the actual record, which is stupid.
Have you noticed I don't have that?
No, but you have a lovely home, so I think that kind of makes up for it. My home is lovely if I make it nice.
Yeah, you wouldn't let me in. I came and picked you up, and you were out the window like you were in a Woody Allen film.
Well, I like that. I think it's cute. I like being able to yell down to my street. I did that. My brother and father were in town recently, a couple of days ago, and they buzzed on the door and they wanted to go out for breakfast, and I stuck my head out the window with literal hair rollers in my hair. I was like, come on up, boys.
The Mrs. Doubtfire.
It was cute. No, I would have let you in if you had to pee or something, or wanted to meet my cat.
Oh, yeah, you got a little ginger puss, yeah.
Yep, that's what I call him. My little ginger puss.
What's its name? His name?
His name is Louis.
After Louis C.K.?
Yes, his name is Louis.
Does he like jerking it?
He really does. Yeah. He really does. He's a ginger and he is such a fucking perv.
Cat penis is a weird, eh?
His looks normal, and I'm really
like
worried.
Human normal or cat normal?
Like dog normal? His looks like a dog dick.
Okay.
I don't know if that's weird, but we got his balls chopped off,
Yep.
which they only chopped one. They found the other one was still up inside, which is why he sounds like a little girl.
Louis C.K. had the same procedure.
Yeah, I know. No, then the name has been uncanny. It's so many similarities, but we got the balls chopped, and he still tries to jack it. He still humps me.
I think it confuses them.
Yeah.
Sometimes they think they've changed genders.
Oh.
So they start doing other things.
Shopping.
Cats be shopping. But I think dogs get very confused.
Really?
Yeah, with that procedure.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I don't think it's, well, I'm no vet, but I don't think it's as full on for cats.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had a male cat before and he was not at all like this. He was just a regular old cat who would sit and lay and, be cute.
Yeah.
This one, he's the horniest cat I've ever met. And I'm like, is it me if I glowed up too much? But I did realize recently, because it was pretty much always aimed at me. He did recently start humping my boyfriend as well, which is exciting,
But I mean, Jacob's pretty tidy as well.
What does that mean? You calling him gay?
I was talking to my partner, I think last night in bed, because we were talking and I was like, Chloe's coming on the podcast. And I mean, I've always been pretty open about my sexuality. I've never dated a man, but I find men attractive. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I think I'm asexual for Jacob.
Okay. I don't know how to take that.
No, sorry, not asexual, pansexual.
Pansexual for Jacob. Okay, I love that. Yeah, he's a hot boy. Look, he's got a real. I think actually that's a very common experience. Andrew Bensley is quite similar.
Yeah,
with Jacob.
right. Yeah.
Like I wouldn't ever be surprised if I caught them in bed together.
That doesn't concern you?
No, not really.
Would you prefer, Andrew and myself finding us in bed with your boyfriend rather than some hussy?
Some hot chick?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with myself. Yeah, I would prefer it. I think it'd be pretty funny.
We're going to do like an Ashton Kutcher style punked bit now with hidden cameras.
Oh, it's just a prank. I'm just sucking him off for a prank.
It's tax deductible with this crew. I get the suck dick and it's a bit. Perfect.
That's pretty great. No, I think honestly at this point where I've grown so much in my own security and being a few years into the relationship, I don't even know if I would have the probably even desired response to if I caught him with a woman. I'd probably just be like, ugh, really? Now I've got to get an apartment and a couch.
So it's instantly over.
No, probably not. I don't know. I don't need to talk about those boundaries.
We can work through these things.
I've been in relationships in the past where it hasn't been. I'm very open to it doesn't have to be the end. Yeah, I'm a fan of Esther Perel. Okay, Mating in Captivity. This is not your audience, but someone out there might recognize those names.
We don't have an audience. Don't worry about it.
Okay, well maybe I don't know. Maybe mine will cross over and they'll get it. I'm a big fan of no, it doesn't have to be the be all and end all. But I also know Jacob's rules, and it would be the be all and end all for him. So I feel like I have to kind of meet him where he's at.
Yeah.
But also, he would never.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say as well. I think you can trust Jacob.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Someone cheated on me and I was like, we can work through this.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad we didn't.
Yeah, see, I did work through it with an ex and I realized I didn't like him as a person. And it was so funny because when I was breaking up with him, he was like, is it because you couldn't get over the cheating? And I was like, no, that really didn't bother me that much. I just don't think you're very smart. And I'm kind of embarrassed by you.
Wait, you said this to him?
Oh, no, I said something. I don't know what I thought out loud. I don't know what I said out loud.
But you were thinking this to yourself.
Definitely thought it. Definitely. Yeah. I think I probably was a bit more tactful.
Yeah. I was a bit of a fuckboy in my younger years.
Were you?
And I did some bad things and things that I'm not proud of. And it's all going to be in my festival show coming up soon.
Good.
I think you've got to learn from your mistakes and own up to them. But the thing that I used to do a lot is after a date, you might have like a one-night stand. And if someone would text you and be like, hey, had a great time, blah, blah, blah. Feel free, don't feel like obligated to message me back or follow up with a second date or anything. And I was just like, that's just an out. And I'm not in like I got what I needed and now I can just move on with my life.
Yeah.
I also took it in the way of like, oh, this person's not that interested either.
It sounds like it. I think you read that right. Good. That's a crazy thing to say to someone. Thank you so much. Don't like actually talk to me.
Yeah.
Again, I'm glad you were inside me, but...
And one of these people was like a big manager at a restaurant I really like, and now I can't go to that restaurant.
Macca's? Damn, dude. That sucks.
I haven't had a cheeseburger for 10 years.
That's so sad.
I wanted to bring up something because we normally talk about comedy at the start of the podcast.
Never heard of it.
Everybody that listens to podcasts loves when the curtain's drawn back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They love inside baseball.
And I wanted to bring up something that happened between us a long time ago.
Oh, my God, tell me.
This feels a bit Mark Maron-y.
I'm so
It's
keen.
like we got beef.
I love Mark
and we
Maron.
got to sort it out.
I think he's really hot.
Well, I think it was funny because we were two hot gingers and I'm like, why are we on the same lineup? People are going to confuse us. This is bad scheduling. And also out of COVID, I was given the advice to write dark material.
Okay.
Someone was like, audience are going to be craving dark material.
Who is that from?
I'll let you know later.
Okay, I'd love to know.
Do you think it was good advice?
I just want to know whether or not they had the authority to give advice.
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
they did?
Much.
Wow, okay.
A seasoned veteran.
Okay. Wow, interesting.
So I started writing a lot of dark material out of COVID, and like I was only a few gigs in when lockdown happened. So when I came back, I was like, all right, I'm sort of starting again. Let's see what happens, blah, blah, blah. And I was doing really dark stuff. And I remember like you would always follow me and I had just gotten up and I was talking about suicide. I was talking about mental health. I was talking about all these horrible, dark things.
Yeah.
And I remember you hating it.
Oh, no. Really?
But you know what's funny now? You can play open mic bingo and it's like those are the things that if you go to an open mic, it's like, all right, people are talking about having a small dick. People are talking about autism. People are talking about suicide.
Yeah.
They're like the three big ones I've seen at open mics.
Yeah, because it's fucking gold.
And now I'm like, do I have to give away half my act because everyone's over it and it's become cliche, it's become hack?
No. What made you think that I hated it? Did I tell you?
I think I've got that joke about after a breakup there's all those rules. And, you know, how long do you wait after a breakup? It's a misdirect. How long do you wait? And you think I'm going to say until you can move on and maybe have sex with someone else. And my misdirect is how long do you wait until you kill yourself?
Yeah, I know the joke. I love the joke.
And it would work 50% of the time.
Yeah.
And when it worked, it worked. When it didn't, it fucking bombed hard. And I think you had to follow it a few times and you were just like, Jesus Christ.
I think this is one of those things where it's in your head more than it's real, you know? I don't think that I was thinking that much about it. I like that joke. It's funny.
But when you've got to follow it when it hasn't done well, I can see that would be difficult.
Oh, that's my cross to bear.
I was at an open mic the other day. A guy got up and just did the craziest shit, like Andy Kaufman shit.
Oh, fun.
But not at that level.
Yeah, of course. Bad Andy Kaufman sounds hilarious.
It was at the Glebe Hotel. So if you're familiar with it, pretty chill open mic actually compared to some. But yeah, just getting up and doing weird stuff. He was like a 50, 60-year-old man just
awesome.
doing Andy Kaufman stuff. And I just had to whisper to the MC, hey, do you mind just resetting?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got 2-3 new jokes I want to try. I just needed a fresh start.
You shouldn't have to say anything. The MC should probably know that. Oh my God,
He gave me the nod.
Yeah. I did a gig recently where it was like my first time doing a Century gig. I was very excited. It was a
We'll beat that out.
festival. What, do you have to?
Century.
No, it's absolutely fine. It was exciting. It was for like the festival, the galas and whatever. No, so I was already a bit like, okay, I've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes, if you're unfamiliar listeners, is a very short amount of time.
I hope our listeners understand the construct of time.
I hope they do too, but you never know, man. I don't know. It's
They are deal or no deal fans.
Okay,
So maybe
3
not.
minutes. No, it's like basically if you think that someone is not that great at comedy and you want to give them a shorter set, you're actually making it a fucking lot harder. So anyway, I was annoyed about the 3 minutes. And then the act on before me was doing interpretive dance. Had a 5 minute spot.
Can you name and shame?
No, I don't remember. He's actually fucking lovely. And he's really funny. Not from Australia anyways. Gorgeous man, but very, very different style. Like doing interpretive dance, went for 15 minutes in a 5 minute spot. And
was he getting lit?
Yeah. He was dancing.
But no one was there.
I mean, what do you mean no one was there?
The booker wasn't there.
No, they were all there. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. I should have done 5. I shouldn't have stuck to 3. But anyway, it's a very big tone shift. And then the MCs were announcing from the side of the stage. So literally not even the slightest bit of a reset between that and then me being up and like getting up and saying like, oh, I'm a fucking slut. You know?
Well, they kind of like, I wasn't going to mention it, but because you said you're a fucking slut, they kind of do the stripper announce because they don't come back on stage, so they just got to. And next, it's Chloe Maddren. Yep. So you can't really reset when you're just pumping out acts. At the Comedy Store in LA. The next act is brought on by the act on stage. Yes, they don't even have an MC, so that's kind of cool.
You think?
I don't know. I mean, MCing's the only way I make money. So if you get rid of the MC, I'm out of a job.
It is a way to save money for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It would be awkward if because big acts do the Comedy Store in LA.
Yeah.
If you like forget the name of the person, or if it's someone big and you go, "Who's next?" It's Bill Burr, and you're like, "Oh, geez."
Can I tell you something?
That's what we're here for.
When I was doing the store, there was a big act on headlining, lovely woman. I hadn't met her before. And we weren't very familiar, but I offered her a lift home. I was driving someone else home already. And in the car ride, she was asking me if I work, like what I'm doing for work. And I was like, oh, I'm doing mostly podcasting now. It's really exciting. Like mostly gigs and podcasting. I still have a few dogs I walk a couple times a week, but it's literally like 10% of it now. And it's so exciting. And then I go, what about you? What do you do? And she's like, I've been in radio for the last couple of decades. I've been out of work in a normal job for a while. I came home. I told Jacob who it was, and he was like, she is Australia's sweeheart. What are you doing?
It was Erin Mullen.
I don't even know who that is.
She just lost a radio show.
Okay. I don't know. I'm bad at knowing. I try to know a lot about Australia.
What state is this person from? This female comedian, well-known, does radio.
I think maybe Melbourne. I know she lived in Perth for a little bit, but
I can't think of any Melbourne radio people who do comedy.
I mean, I've literally forgotten her name again. This is terrible. It's so bad. It was the most, in hindsight, embarrassing thing I've done in front of a bigger act in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to know who it is. What do they look like?
I want to say Fiona
O'Loughlin.
No. Maybe it's not Fiona.
It's Fifi Box doesn't do comedy.
No, it's not Fiona. This is terrible listening. I can't remember her name. This
is like watching a movie with my mum. It's like that person from the show with the hair.
Yeah, with the hair and the face. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
does
matter.
To me.
I'll find out later. I'll tell you.
Stuff.
Oh my God.
But the listener wants to know. The viewer wants to know.
Oh my God. I'll find out. You keep talking amongst yourselves.
When I did the store recently, and it was a few weeks ago now, I was part of like the new acts. So there's 3 new acts. Annabelle James was one of them. And who was the other one? She did Raw this year. I've forgotten her name. But she was given more time than me, and I was real dirty about that because I've been doing comedy a lot longer. But, you know, that's what happens if you get on the old telly. You get longer time.
Oh, yeah, right. That makes sense.
So I begged them because I really wanted to open with a bomb because I want to be like my first joke ever at the store was going to be a bomb. And I begged them for an extra minute. And the sound guy was like, no one's here. Just run the light. It's all good.
Oh, God.
And I was 6 minutes on the dot.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty good.
Nice,
yeah.
That's not bad.
And I got my little clip and I posted it. Have you seen like Bert Chrysler do the machine story?
Bert Kreischer?
Sorry.
Chrysler?
I told you
like
I get last names wrong all the time.
Have I watched The Machine?
Not the like feature film, like the stand-up special where he tells the story.
Did I watch it?
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I fucking hate it. But yeah, sorry.
You're about to go to LA.
I know, I really shouldn't.
You're going to meet all these people.
Guy. I'm sure he's a lovely guy.
His second special, he ended with, like, he'd done all his jokes and he goes, anyways, I'm going to tell you the story about the time I went to Russia, and then credits roll. So he was like, just for the audience was going to tell the story again.
Okay.
Big story. I kind of want to do that. I'm thinking of filming a special soon and I don't know how I would do it, but to do it with this bomb of a joke. I'm going to finish with this story of the time I did a charity event for a bee farm and then roll the credits and actually don't have it in the special.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I like that. A bee farm, did you say?
A charity event for a bee farm.
Like they farm bees?
They were trying to save the bees.
Oh, they're trying to save the bees. Okay.
Because all the bees went away and they have to bring them back to the farm.
Yeah, I know all about saving bees.
So I've got, that's my worst joke ever.
Yeah.
But I used to open with it. And it was really a tactical move because I was like, if I open with a silly joke, the audience are going to just think, oh, I'm all fun and games. And then I can start talking about heavier stuff because I've won their trust.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it was fun to do it at the store, and I filmed it and I put it online and stuff. And yeah, now I'm thinking, could I kind of mock the machine and be like, let me tell you about the time I did a charity event for a bee farm. But would anyone even know what I was talking about?
Yeah.
One, they don't know the joke about the bee farm, and two, do they know Bert?
Yeah, well, yeah, and even if they do know Bert, do they will they trust that you're paying homage, making fun of whatever, or do they think that you're just ripping
off?
Or
is it just a bit for me?
Is it
sometimes
just
you just have bits for yourself?
Oh, you gotta.
I've got so many bits that don't get laughs. I'm like, I like it.
That's my hour, babe. No, my hour ruled. I'm just kidding around.
Did you film it?
I did film it. I filmed it a couple of times.
Is it up on a Patreon or something?
It's up on a Patreon and YouTube membership. I don't really know how to work YouTube membership, but it's up there. I've got this person's name now. It's Felicity Ward.
Felicity Ward with the curly hair.
Yeah.
She's about to be Michael Scott.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
Yeah. Yeah, she's about to play the main character in the Australian version of The Office, and I asked her if she has a job.
She's got an office job, really.
Fucking kill me.
Craig Ferguson's a big influence on me, and he's real rock and roll. Do you know Craig?
Of course, yeah.
And he used to always do a bit where he's like, I became a comedian, I became a rock star, I became this to never work a desk job.
Yeah.
And then he had a talk show where he was sitting behind a desk every night.
Oh, no. Silly boy. I'd love a talk show.
I've told this story on the pod to Kianosh, but for my bucks, we're going on a cruise.
Ooh.
And we couldn't find a good one until after the wedding.
Yeah, okay.
So my mates are like, what do you want to do before the wedding? And I was like, I've always wanted to film a late night talk show. And they're like, yeah, we'll fund it, we'll produce it, we'll book the guests, we'll help you write it. We went to TAFE together, we studied television.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. One of the blokes I went to TAFE with, two of the blokes I went to TAFE with will probably do this podcast because they're in the industry and stuff. But once we just wrote a roast for a mate for his bucks.
Yeah.
And it was the most fun I've ever had writing. Not a comedian, just a funny dude.
Oh, that's fun.
Gets the format. Like he actually presented the roast and he went around the dais and roasted everyone. And
cute.
it was insane. Like Jeff Ross style. Just roast master general. It was really fun.
That's real fun.
So hopefully we can put a few monologue jokes together and stuff. But I mean, I'm so influenced by Conan and Craig that I'll probably just riff and see what happens.
Yeah, why not?
I went to Melbourne recently and like, dude, like you've only probably seen me in Sydney. I'm so scripted. I keep to my jokes. I don't really do much. I'm so bad at crowd work. Melbourne was a riot. You can do anything there.
Yeah, they're really
I was
chill.
riffing. I was improvising.
Yeah.
It was like, oh man, I wish I could get those audiences every night.
I think you should just practice on any audience.
Oh, for sure.
Why not?
For sure. And that was my thing. I was like, I want to be able to crush at the worst room ever.
Yeah. Look, sometimes the worst room is filled with people who hate you. So I used to also think that. And then I remembered that some people hate women and it's just really hard to fight against that.
Can I ask you about something that happened with some stuff you put online?
Yeah.
I don't know if we should mention, like, there's two people I always think of where some stuff happened online to one of our friends and it kind of went the other way. Mm-hmm. And then stuff happened to you online and it kind of went the other way. Mm-hmm. And I've mentioned this to a few of our friends. It's like, I wouldn't want to be either of you.
Are you talking about us doing Charlie XCX's Apple Dance?
What the
different receptions, right? You don't even know what that is, do you?
I know Charlie.
We're in different worlds.
I don't know the Apple Dance.
I don't know it, actually.
I saw Charlie XCX at a Groove in the Moo in Canberra a few years ago. Really big fan of their music.
Nice. No, the Yeah Mad stuff. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah. So one of our friends got crucified for doing some stuff online.
When you should really clarify what doing some stuff is. She didn't smile or laugh on a game show that you're told not to laugh.
Yes. I did this the other day. I went to see The Project. I used to do a joke about how bad the project is, and then I went and they're like all lovely and nice. Yeah. I felt so bad for doing my joke. Like, who am I? Like, they don't give a shit. But then I was like, because I kind of know Sam. I used to gig with him. I was like, hey, Sam, remember that weekend we did at Happy Endings? And the audience were just like, what the?
Oh, God.
And Sam's like, no, it's not what it sounds like.
Oh, geez.
Happy Endings is a comedy club.
People need context.
So, yes, we should clarify. Someone did a not laugh challenge. Mm-hmm. They were crucified online. They did a festival show about it.
She did. It was great.
I haven't seen it. I missed it every time. And I've done this with a few mates. I really wanted to see Sam Bowden's history show.
It's awesome.
It kept coming up as a reminder and I was like stuck somewhere.
Stuck? Yeah. What, are you in a fucking washing machine? Damn.
In a POW camp.
I didn't know you lived with your stepbrother. That's hard as hell.
Stepbrother?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, yeah, it's got to be yeah.
You're the one stuck.
Yeah, true. I mean, anyone can come up behind me.
That's true.
That's fine.
That's true.
Our washing machine's just there. I don't think it's too low. Or maybe it has to be low.
No, I've seen the videos when it's on the ground. It's fine. It works.
So, yeah, I've missed so many shows. So I'm glad you recorded yours so I can catch up. That's normally how I do it when Charwood had one I missed, but she recorded it and you could buy it for $5 and things like that. So, yeah, anyways, did a festival show about getting all this viral sort of hate.
Yeah.
And then you've done some stuff and you've either had a lot of praise or a lot of creepiness. And I was sort of saying it must be so hard being a female comedian, putting out content, because that's pretty much the two options you have.
I don't know. I think people can be apathetic as well. It's just the cunts that are loudest, for sure. Yeah, look, I have trained and siphoned through my audience very well to be mostly just delightful people who worship the ground that I walk on. No, they're very normal, nice, mostly very normal, nice people. But yes. So basically, Steph Broadbridge, she wouldn't mind her name being said. Yeah. She's very public. She did a show about it. She's
Steph, I hope you come and do this podcast one day.
Very public about the whole situation. I don't also think that the two experiences necessarily need to be compared, but I guess they are kind of two sides of the same coin, which is a very interesting thing. So she was on these viral videos, not laughing, not smiling at a man's jokes, and that had a bunch of angry baby boys on the internet.
We can name the man.
Oh, Andrew Hamilton's jokes. Yeah, I suppose that makes a difference. He's very likable.
He's emceeing my wedding.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's so cute. Oh my God. And then all these guys were really upset about a woman not laughing at his dumbass jokes, which was the point of the game.
She won the game.
Yeah, for sure. And they called her horrible things and were just relentlessly online bullying her. And then I went on and did the same thing. I did smile, didn't laugh. I also won. Okay, thank you. Okay. Also still fucking won because I also can't drink because it's a drink challenge, whatever. You guys get it. You've probably seen it. This audience, they know.
There's no crossover. I go quite hard on them, Mad.
Good.
They stole a few of my jokes and I'm like, oh my God. Fuck them.
Well, I like seeing Andrew Hamilton complaining that they stole his idea to do, what was it? I don't know, but it was another fucking stolen idea. I'm like, none of these ideas are your ideas. Yeah. They're not theirs either, but they've been done to death. Anyway, yes. So then when I went and did it, I had a reception from these same blokes, it seems.
Blokes.
Oh, these baby boys. Mostly just sexual harassment, and that was largely due to difference in anatomy and editing. Real crazy creepy editing on the owner's part. Just things like thumbnails or like tit shots and just I don't know, a lot of weird shit. And encouraging the audience as well, having people comment horrific things and just being like, lol.
Or reposting with like different captions.
Yeah. But it's absolutely fine. I mean, I am actually, when's this episode coming out? Do you have a rough idea?
No.
Is it like within the next fortnight?
No.
No? Okay, I can tell you then. This is really exciting. I'm doing a prank at the moment and I haven't told anyone.
Is it involving me and your boyfriend in bed together?
No, that's you guys pranking me. That's when you prank me. No, I'm pranking the creeps on the internet. I made an OnlyFans account and I put my special up on it.
Awesome.
And I have sent it to, I literally went through my blocked list and sent it to every single person who has sexually harassed me. I've made so much money. And they're so angry. Some of them have messaged being like, lol, you got me. And some of them said, it's a great special. So by the time this comes out.
Your special's called like Chloe Maddren feet pics.
It's called Hot Girl Stuff actually. So it is an easy sell. But by the time this comes out, I will have announced the prank because I'm going to make like a little TikTok being like, I pranked the pervs, you know?
That's great.
I hope that goes off as well.
Yeah.
I will also post on my like Instagram stories being like, I put a video up on OnlyFans just to see if there's a few extras who want to go through and give me some money. I'm trying to fund a trip to the US. And then I'm going to announce this whole thing and I'm really excited about it.
Yeah. I mean, OnlyFans is a pretty good platform to put up content like that anyways.
It is.
So, but you've already got the Patreon, you got YouTube membership.
Yeah, it's on whatever preferred platform you want. Except on OnlyFans, I'm charging $10 because fuck them.
Yeah.
It's $5 everywhere else, but fuck these cunts. It's honestly, I know it's nothing. I know it's so small, but it's like this tiny little bit of justice because I'm a grown up. I can deal with, copying stuff on the internet, whatever. It's fine. But it has been, it's thrown me. That's for sure.
Yeah.
To have to experience that much sexual harassment that regularly for the last year, it's been a lot. And don't get me wrong, it's been wonderful getting an audience and there's been so much the positives have outweighed the negatives.
That's good.
Sure,
That's good. Yeah, a lot of people, when it was all happening, were like, you would do it if they offered it to you. And I was like, I don't think I would. It's just not my vibe. I love TikTok. I like Instagram. I like making my own content, but I also like being in control. I'm a fucking control freak.
Me too.
And to not have creative control and not even have final say on how it's put out, that would really freak me out.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. I didn't personally find the content funny or good, but I know a lot of people did, and I don't want to judge them for that because, you know, you can find many things funny and good. That's fine. I like looking at a cat, you know. Some people aren't that into that, but I digress. I was very much like not attached to it at all, so it was very easy. The first second of a little bit of something going wrong, which basically the guy was being really weird and cagey and dodgy about money stuff, I was just like, okay, I'm out. And it wasn't a hard call because it wasn't like, oh, this thing I love to do. It was like, no, I just wanted some extra money.
Yeah. And we're all friends. Like, we're all friends with the Mad guys.
Speak for yourself.
Well, the comedians at least. Like, we all gig together. I don't know the randoms. You probably know them better than me. And they seem like the ones stealing material more.
Oh, no, they're lovely. No. Absolutely not. It's more conceptually, like the idea of a don't laugh, drink challenge thing was not their idea. Yeah. And neither were any of the other ideas. And that's perfectly fine because that's the world that we live in. But to be like, Andrew was upset that they stole something, to be, you know, holding on to these things like they are at all original is very funny to me.
Well, everything's been done. So to be original, it's very hard. But like TikTok is a place just to plagiarize. So that's... fine, whatever. And I'm about to do a fucking late night talk show, the most formulaic thing in the world. You just do your own twist on it.
Yeah, totally. Totally. It's absolutely fine.
Are you ready to watch some Deal or No Deal?
I'm really excited to watch some Deal or No Deal.
That's the concept of the show. We have a chat and then we watch Deal or No Deal. This is like the thing we get a lot of feedback about is like, just watch Deal, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
So we've spoken for almost 40 minutes.
Oh my God.
The episode only goes for 20, so we'll get through this really quickly. I've done a little bit of research. I normally just watch the first 5 minutes to get a bit of an idea of who's playing. So are you ready to watch Deal or No Deal? Do you know much about the show, Chloe?
I mean, not really, no. I watched it as a kid when my grandma was watching it. And I'm also curious, is the audience watching it? Like, do you put it into the video?
I've got to have a chat to our graphics guy and see what we can do.
Okay.
But also, we don't...
Are they watching us watch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Google Box.
Goggle Box.
Is that how you say it?
Yes. Oh my God. Why can't you pronounce basic things? This is insane. But Chrysler. There's no sound. Are we meant to be seeing the sound?
Yeah, no sound.
What?
Yeah. You don't want to listen to this crap.
What's his name again?
So that's Grant Denyer.
Denyer.
We normally rate his suit. What do you think about that little bad boy?
I don't love it.
He normally wears a 3-piece.
Wow, that seems extreme. That woman looks brain dead. Sorry.
So this is Rachel Eaton's.
Okay, this not the woman I was talking about. Just FYI.
So
woman.
Rachel is a lovely lady.
God, he's short.
Yeah, is she really tall?
No, he's short.
Yeah,
he's a little man.
I've mentioned this on the podcast before, but he did have a racing car accident and he lost a few inches.
That's not true.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He was already quite short and then he lost a few more after an accident.
How?
They had to shave some of his foot off or something.
I do not believe you.
All right. Shit. She's picked case number 18 because her birthday is the 1st of the 8th, 1981.
Okay. I would have gone with 17, just FYI.
So she's 43. Do you reckon she looks 43?
She looks great.
Yeah, looks
I love her. Rachel, what'd you say?
Rachel Eaton's.
Great name,
she loves Eaton.
$100,000. Does she get that?
That's what she's playing for.
Okay.
That's the top prize.
Oh, okay.
So she says she's not greedy. She'd be happy with $10,000.
Oh, that's
but
nice.
Wouldn't mind $100,000. Oh, really?
I mean, yeah. What are you going to spit in the face of a person who gives you $10,000, Tim? Come on.
Or 100. No, but that's what she said. She's not greedy, but then is happy walking home with the major prize.
Yeah, good on her. I think that's fair. $100,000 isn't that much these days.
Well, that's right. You can't. That's not even a deposit. So her goal is we like to find out what they're playing for.
Yeah, I would love to find this out, but I can't fucking hear her.
That's what the notes are for. Once the game starts playing, it will be easier to follow along. This is just,
tell me more.
This is just banter. Look at him. There's nothing. There's no substance.
I'm dying to know what he's saying. What is coming out of that tiny little face?
So, she currently has a hobby farm with 5 turkeys.
Okay, I love her more and more.
And would like to get more turkeys.
How many more?
A lot more. So she breeds turkeys not to eat, but for pets.
Yep.
And she does background checks on all her clients to make sure they're not going to eat the turkeys.
I thought you meant on the turkeys. Okay.
Those turkeys can be ruthless.
Her clients, as in people buying the turkeys
so
from
they're going to buy them
5.
as pets, not to eat.
Okay.
And there's 5 breeds of turkey, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever seen a brush turkey?
Yes.
I would love to try eating a brush turkey one day.
Don't eat a fucking turkey.
Yeah, let's eat him. Oh my goodness. So she's just opened her first case and it's $100,000
Which
straight
means
up.
it's gone?
Gonskis. So
Why?
She's got to open 6 cases before the bank give her an offer.
Oh.
Losing a big case like that straight away is going to really fuck your bank offer.
Oh, that sucks. Did you see there were a bunch of comedians on this show recently?
Yeah. Well, we were going to launch this podcast a bit later after we banked a few episodes, and then that happened, and then also someone got charged again with some stuff.
What?
A former host of this show, I think, went back to court or something like that, allegedly did some things.
A host of this podcast or a host of Deal or No Deal?
A host of Deal or No Deal.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, there's only one former host.
That's why Kianish isn't here anymore.
And that's why you're trying to make everyone a guest host. Jesus Christ.
All right, so $1,000 is gone. So she's opened 2 cases. The $100,000 is gone and the $1,000 is gone. Yeah, so we launched this podcast early because I'm like, there's so much going on.
There's so much buzz around Deal or No Deal
and
now.
Then it really died down. So by the way, if you are playing along at home, this is season 1, episode 125.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
Rachel Eatons is not playing well at the moment.
Do you expect the listener to go and find the episode? What do you want from them? What are they getting from this? This is psychotic.
I'll admit there's some kinks in the podcast. And
I really like it. I like being able to watch TV while podcasting. It was the one thing I was missing actually in the in this wonderful job.
Maybe we work out how to put captions on.
I don't think it'd be that hard.
That would be too distracting though. So 3rd case has just been opened and it's
50,000. No, Rachel, you poor
Rachel
slut.
Eaton's ain't eating tonight.
How long do you have that one
stored
up for? It's written down. It's written down. Oh, poor girl. She's losing hope.
$5,000. So everything she's opened is on the right side, which is the big side.
That's not what you want.
You want stuff on the other side.
Oh, you want the other side. Oh, well, her tactics clearly all fucked up.
What's the tactic? Just any money in there? Any money in there?
Yeah, you ask them what they think about it. A lot of them have a vibe, you know. Some people are in tune with the world in ways we can't understand. I don't believe that.
There's got to be a bank.
50 cents,
okay, the monkey's been opened.
The monkey?
They used to call it on the old show. 50 cents was the monkey.
Why don't they call it that now?
It might be racial. I'm not
wow,
sure.
You made it racial. That's
but it used to have its own sound effect and graphic and all that sort of stuff. So first bank offer, $3,620.
Oh, it's not great, but it is looking like
that's
a
couple
bet.
of turkeys. I'd be thinking about it.
It is. That's all she wants the money for is fucking turkeys.
You could go down to Ingham's and save a few turkeys. She's gone no deal.
Well, I think if all she wants is turkeys, I think she might be lying about her motives. I'm sorry. If all you want is turkeys, a few grand is fine.
Yeah, go to your bank and get a small business loan.
Well, don't do that. I think loans are terrible. I have had so many. I said to, I have my anniversary coming up. I said to my boyfriend the other day, I've grown so much. I would never consider getting a personal loan to buy you a gift again. And he was like, when did you do that? And I was like, about a month in to us dating.
A personal loan?
Yeah,
that means it was over
a
small personal loan.
Small personal loan.
You used to have a great bit about credit card debt. Do you still do that bit?
I did?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, about like you paid off all. I don't want to ruin the joke if you're still doing it.
No, tell me. I literally can't remember. You might be.
You said I've just paid off all my credit card debt, but I'm thinking about getting back into debt because it's good to have goals to work towards.
I don't think that was me.
You can have it.
I don't want it. I don't think that was me. I don't think, have we met? This whole beef you've got going on in your head that we had did not exist. This is insane. I'm learning so much. I love to hear how I'm perceived, but
5 cases to open, $10. And the bloke with a green shirt who's
he guessed
balding,
it right, so he gets money. Hey.
He correctly guessed. $250 only. It used to be like $1,000.
Oh, wow. Times are tough.
$25 just gone. Those blokes looked alike.
They did.
Maybe that's her tactic. It's like guess who.
Yeah. I would be going definitely more for who the people holding the cases are.
Does your player have glasses? No deal.
Does your player look like he touches kids?
3 cases to open. She's doing a bit better, and you'll notice that. Like, you can have a really bad round early on, and it kind of plateaus out later.
I guess you'd fucking know, wouldn't you? Goddamn expert of deal or no deal. Oh, this is insane. The audience, they did not look happy. This is a fucking weird show.
It's not really a game show, is it?
No.
Because there's no skill involved.
None whatsoever.
It's just gambling.
Yes.
But with nothing.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty cool.
You've not invested anything.
Okay, I want to go on it now. I actually love
You
the
missed
sound of
Celebrity
gambling.
Week.
I am flattered by the statement, but I don't know if I'd apply. Although I did see the level of celebrity. I did. You're right.
It's all our fucking mates.
I should have been on. No, this does look fun, I guess. Yeah.
They say once you're out there, adrenaline kicks in.
Yep.
And you just go for gold. So even if you're broke, even if you've got a personal loan to buy your boyfriend a gift and you need to pay it back, you just like, F it. Let's just have a crack at this.
Yeah, of course. I don't think I would. I think I'm honestly, I'm terrible at money. I'm getting better. Trust me, no personal loans anymore. Okay. I'm in the green.
You got that OnlyFans money.
Don't say it like that, okay? It's not real OnlyFans, okay? I got that scam money. But I am actually pretty responsible when it comes to gambling because I'm so scared of gambling.
Even though you and Duggan are at the TAB every week.
We're not at the TAB every week.
I have a photo of you and Duggan at
Really?
the TAB across the road from Magic Mike.
That's so cute.
Oh, actually, you might have been in the bathroom. I got a picture of Duggan, and I messaged him like, "Can I post this? Because it's very funny." Duggan in his natural habitat. Bank offer, by the way, almost $5,000.
Oh,
so she did lose the $75,000 in that
did.
one, but she's getting up there. I would be considering a deal.
I would consider it. Oh. I don't know. She still does have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 on the board. Guys, no deal. No deal. Man, she's feeling herself now. She's gotten a bit comfortable and she's like, fuck it. Let's go for it. But I don't know if she realizes.
How many turkeys can you buy for $5,000? I reckon that's 10, 20 turkeys.
That's way more. They're about $5.
No.
What are you talking? Yes, they literally are.
A healthy, alive turkey.
Yeah, a baby turkey is about $5.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm buying some turkeys.
Yeah, get them at eggs, even cheaper. Just saying. I know a lot about the bird trade, okay? I worked at a pet store for many years.
You can buy a turkey at a pet store?
Some pet stores, yeah, if you go close enough to the country, for sure.
That's awesome.
Sure.
I'm getting a turkey here.
Yeah, no. She does not need much money for these turkeys. I think she's doing something else.
Yeah.
I think she's setting up an establishment that maybe involves the turkeys.
It's a front.
It's a turkey brothel.
Yes.
She's like, no, don't eat them unless you're going to eat them out. Oh, it's disgusting. I'm so sorry I ever said that. She lost the 40,000.
Should have taken that.
Not yet.
Yeah, $5,000. This is what I hate when they miss an opportunity to take a deal and then you never top it.
Well, obviously, yeah. Obviously, that's the bad part.
Because that's about the game. It's just taking it at the best peak.
Yes, that is the game. This is insane. Oh my God.
I did write down some other things about
please
turkeys.
Tell me. Oh, please enlighten me. There's so many notes.
I can't read my own writing. Oh yeah, I had a joke about how she vets her clients that want them as pets.
Yeah.
It's like Cruella de Vil rocks up. It's like, yes, I just want a pet. She's wearing like a coat made of turkeys.
Yeah, that's fun. I mean, it's not written, but it's a great idea.
It's a premise. I'll open with it tonight, see how it goes. You guys hear about this woman on Deal or No Deal that wanted to buy turkeys?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Also, season 1. What year is this?
This is the first season of this new deal.
Oh, okay. So it's
Grant Denier's taken
recent?
over. He's on a new network. Bank offer $1,440.
Oh, that's a bad
I
offer.
told you, Eatons, to take the cash.
No, fuck that. Absolutely.
The audience is going wild.
They're
no
going
deal.
Crazy. Is that her friend? One of the girls with the
normally someone
briefcase?
on the podium will be her friend.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I think
And they
she's
keep
got a
them
friend
till
now.
last so they can get a correct guess.
Oh, that's nice.
After they've shat their money away,
Yeah,
the friend can get $250, which is the going rate to MC on a weekend.
That's true, if you're lucky.
So Rachel Eatons, who is a turkey breeder, says that they're fun, great, they have amazing personalities, really good pets.
Are you sponsored by turkeys?
I love turkeys. I love brush
Do you?
turkeys, yeah. I have a little doll brush turkey in the spare room.
Wow.
And my partner, who is a nurse, uses it now to do like telehealth appointments with kids.
Oh, that's really cute.
And I was like, you didn't want me to buy the brush turkey when we were at the zoo? Now it's a
it was
tax
a point
deduction.
of contention.
Yeah.
It was an argument for you guys.
Because I grew up in like the bush, not your kind of bush. Like,
What do you mean my kind of bush?
like you grew up like real fucking.
I didn't. You don't know me.
Aren't you from like where Iggy Azalea lived or something?
No. Oh my God.
Murrumbidgee?
No, I'm from a place called Wynnum. It's a nice little town on the bay on the outskirts of Brisbane.
What's the population?
I don't know. I don't know those kinds of things.
I grew up like in the Shire, but there was National Park.
Very similar.
And there was a few brush turkeys around. I had one in my backyard. It made a nest in my house, and I enjoyed its company. This guy just won the board game.
Oh,
we got to get that board
he looks
game.
so bummed. Oh, good. Some trash. Thanks.
So yeah, I'm a big fan of brush turkeys, and but that's why I want to try eat one because I've heard they are alright.
Jeez.
Are you a vegetarian?
You said you're a big fan of David Spade earlier. You want to eat him too?
Yeah, I'd eat his arsehole.
Yeah, you would. Nice. Am I a vegetarian? No, I was for 10 years, but so good read.
Indigenous people sort of eat brush turkeys occasionally, and it is sort of a festive thing.
Yeah, okay.
Just coincidentally, they might have it around Christmas time.
Yeah,
and stuff.
right.
So,
So
and I think
you could do it if you wear a certain.
I'm not sure if
kind
I'm
of
allowed to
makeup.
just throw a rock at a turkey and cook it.
You just gotta dress in a way.
I'm not doing a Chris Lilly to eat a brush turkey.
Just an idea. I mean, your idea. Not mine.
I just want to eat some turkey. I'm not going to do.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, yeah, it's a great lean meat.
When I went to America, I was eating turkey everything, like turkey burgers, turkey lasagna.
Damn.
It was still unhealthy because of the way they prepare it.
Of course, and the way it's produced and mass-produced hormones and all that sort of shit. Yeah.
But I think they slow cook brush turkeys because they are a bit of a tougher meat here.
Right.
So they dig a hole, put it in the ground.
Are you saying that you're not allowed to unless you're Indigenous?
I don't know if they're like with native animals and things. I'm not sure. Are brush turkeys native?
I don't know.
I
wouldn't think so.
I think it's like that Papua New Guinea kind of thing where they've come from Papua New Guinea or something like that.
Yeah, right.
A lot of the animals we have in Australia come from there.
That's true.
The exotic sort of ones.
Yeah.
But I don't know much about brush turkeys besides that you can eat
She's
them.
just gotten big laughs, by the way. No sound on this show. You're missing that.
She's using all my Cruella de Vil material.
Must be.
So we should give a bit of an update on how she's doing on the board. She's got $50 left on the blue side. She's got $100 left on the blue side.
Yep.
And then on the big side, she's got $2,500 and $10,000. So the most she can walk away with is $10,000. Bank offer of $1,740.
And her friend, everyone's telling her no. But at this point, she's like, oh, it's 50-50 here, babe.
But this is the thing that shits me. She was halfway to where she could eventually get to.
Before. Yeah, of course.
So take that, go to the dog track. You're laughing.
Don't go to the dog track. I think you have a gambling problem.
I'm a recovering addict. I haven't gambled for 4 years. That's why this show just gets me going.
I can understand that. You're like, yeah, everyone wants to sit around and watch Deal or No Deal. Fucking hell. No, sorry. Everyone wants to sit around and watch people watch Deal or No Deal. It's great television.
With the sound on, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, she just lost the 10K.
She's a fucking idiot.
And the girl won money off guessing.
This is what I like when they go, I'm really sorry, but I think I've got the $10,000, and then they get the correct guess, and they're like, sucked in, you stupid whore.
Wow.
I had the money, you're getting nothing.
Yeah.
I'll give you $50 of my $250.
She shouldn't.
That will pay for your Wilson's parking.
Do you reckon they get paid to just be on the show?
No.
Really?
Have you ever been on television? No one's getting paid.
Yeah, right.
Denya barely gets a bit of coke.
Really?
They honestly handcuff him to the set and bring him a tray of cocaine, and that's why he's always dancing and stuff.
Stay awake. Oh.
Also, I shouldn't make jokes about that. Denya did have a drug issue. I think he got addicted to painkillers when he had his operation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I do apologise for making jokes about
I
that,
think
Denya.
that if anything gives you more reason to make jokes, I think that's perfectly fine.
Bank offer, $530. You couldn't even buy Sydney Coke for that.
Okay, you could. Settle down. I'll give you a number. No, I hate for people to think that I know that number.
She's at a point where she's just got to keep going. Like, there's no way out except for opening your own briefcase.
Does her last case have to be her case?
Yes.
What a shit game.
The old show had some options. This show seems to just be very quick and they just get through it.
That's insane. So she can't win anything from the moment that she's chosen a case. Her destiny is, unless she chooses a bank offer, her destiny is sealed.
They used to sometimes bring out a second chance and things like that. We can talk about the history of the show later, but at the moment there's a 50-50 chance of her winning $2,500. So she's got, oh no.
It's just right at the end, and we've got some technical difficulties.
So she's got $50 on one side.
Fucking hell.
On the left tower, and then in the right tower, she has 2,500. 500, yes.
Yep.
And we just lost the live feed.
We just lost the live feed, guys. Oh my God, what is going on? This is devastating.
It says my storage is full. I've downloaded too many episodes of Deal or No Deal.
Do you know how it ends? Did you watch it?
No.
Oh my God.
Let's end this episode on a cliffhanger.
Can you let me know when you figure it out? Can you send me a text to tell me what
You'll
happened?
have to come back for part
Fucking
2.
Hell. Oh my God.
Let me just clean up some Deal or No Deal episodes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I shouldn't have downloaded it in full HD.
No, you shouldn't have.
We didn't need it.
It was not necessary.
Dolby Digital as well, audio.
Oh
we didn't even use the audio.
We didn't use the audio at all.
So that's so funny. So her bank offer's like barely $2,000.
Not even.
It was, what was it, 1,400?
No, her last bank offer was $250.
Oh, that's right. She went really down.
Yeah.
And now she's got $50 or 2,500.
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
I can't believe that the rules are that they get the one briefcase and then it's just watch everything else go away. That's a bad premise for a show.
So when Andrew O'Keefe was hosting it on a different network, it was over on Channel 7, now it's on Channel 10, they would do things where they would bring out, so like in this situation, they didn't walk away with only second chance. They would have like 6 cases.
Yeah.
It would range from like 50 cents to maybe $50,000.
Yeah.
And you pick one and you quickly play. Or you just open it or something like that. So you'd get like a second chance. Also, if your friend was still on the podium, you could beg the banker for a mega guess. And win like $10,000 if they correctly guess it.
Wow.
So if you've stuffed up big time and you didn't win anything, your friend might be able to save the day with a correct guess. This version of the show, it's so quick. They're just trying to get to the news.
Yeah, and look, it is understandable. TV is just it's a dying industry.
But O'Keefe,
sadly.
Do you know much about Andrew O'Keefe?
I know he's got a big hog.
Really?
Yeah,
allegedly, you can't just be talking.
Did you just say allegedly with a B? Oh my God. This is insane. Adorable, honestly.
You're making fun of my speech impediments.
I'm so sorry. It's really cute. It's not. Yeah, he allegedly has a big old hog.
Well, that's how you break into the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories of people with a lot of confidence.
Oh, yeah? Like who?
Just a lot of radio guys. Just like, how did you get on air? Just knew the right program director.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And just gave it to him. Yeah.
All right. Well, that bodes well for us.
I don't really care that we didn't find out what that person won. I did not get as invested as I normally do.
Really?
In that person.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope my making fun of the entire concept didn't ruin it for you.
But yeah, O'Keefe was like a really good broadcaster.
Yeah, okay.
And he used to do improv and things like that. So when he started hosting game shows and TV, he brought a bit of comedy to it. He had a bit of flair. Grand Denya's great, but Grand Denya's a very traditional broadcaster.
Yeah.
In my opinion, O'Keefe was doing some wild stuff.
Yeah,
O'Keefe said the N-word on a talk show he hosted on like a secondary channel.
Why?
You know how these guys... Yeah, he was doing some Tupac. You know how like all these guys, so Larry, I don't want to say Larry's last name because I'll really butcher it. Larry Ebner? Ebner?
I don't know who that is.
The host of The Price is Right?
I don't know what that is.
The host of The Chase?
Chaser?
The host of The Morning Show on Channel 7?
I don't know what that is.
He all these guys, their goal is to host a late night talk show. But the networks won't give it to him. So I think O'Keefe got a deal where they're like, if you keep doing shows for us, we'll give you a late night show on it was like 7 Mate or something.
Yeah, right.
7 HD. And he's on there live. Jessica Rose, the news person, and they're doing all this stuff. And then he drops an N-word, and I think it's live.
That's why he wanted the late show. He's like, you guys just fucking wait. I got a ripper for you. Damn.
And we don't have to say allegedly for that one because it's on YouTube.
Yeah.
That happened.
That's awesome.
He was wearing this wacky pinstripe suit, just being a ridiculous character.
What a fucking idiot. Did the show last much longer? Is it gone immediately?
I think once you drop an N-bomb, you're kind of done. TV. Like he still got to keep his job doing Weekend Sunrise and Deal or No Deal and things like that. But they pulled the talk show.
Wow.
It was a passion project. No one was watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone else did something crazy on TV. Mm. What a setup. I fully forgot.
Really?
I fully forgot what I was going to say.
You know what? I believe you. I reckon at some point someone else has done something crazy on TV. And you go ahead and say, yeah.
A lot of blackface.
Yes. Yeah. Australian TV is rife with it.
Yeah.
And you're next up, I hear, to do it but on a new medium, on the podcasting platform.
Yeah, has not been done.
You're gonna do it.
I'm sure
just so that you can eat a turkey. I heard that's crazy. Yeah.
I don't think you have to be Indigenous to eat
No,
a brushed
you just said
turkey.
that you just wanted to do it. You just wanted to do it.
I think you just have to be careful about killing a native animal.
Yeah, look, we'll look into it and we'll find out if we can get you some brushed turkey.
It's like gropers. You can't spear a groper.
Yeah.
You have they're protected.
Yes, they are.
So
just like the other gropers we know.
They're not protected.
A lot of them are.
Well, yeah, they kind of are.
A lot of them are. A lot of them are also on TV. It's crazy. No, just some of them. Just a few of them.
We're not all good. We're not all bad.
Oh, no. I know. I'm well aware. I'm thinking of naming my next hour, Not All Men, but Some of Them. These ones definitely.
My fan base.
No, not my fan base. My fan base is wonderful. I love my fans.
Do you see a distinction between, as you were sort of saying, honest, earnest fans and then people that are jumping on and buying things for the wrong reasons and then getting tricked? Or is there a crossover? Are there some of the weirdos that still watch your content?
There is some crossover. Yeah. And I don't want to judge either because like I can be really defensive and self-conscious of it at times because I'm so like sick of it. I'm like, don't sexualize me in the slightest little bit. This is a comedy channel, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, no, if I got to be honest with myself, most of the people that I think are funny are also hot. Like, and I'm perfectly fine with that. And there is obviously nuance and people are allowed to be attracted to someone as well as thinking they're funny.
I don't think you can be funny and attractive.
That's fucking stupid. That's so stupid. But those people are very obvious. Like there was a really young boy who messaged and was like,
over the age of 18?
I don't think so.
Ooh.
No, young boy who messaged who shouldn't be watching my stuff anyways. No, I don't know. We all watch stuff as kids, but he messaged and he was like, hey, I'm really sorry and I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to be rude at all, but my friends said that you might have an OnlyFans and I just wanted to check if it was real. I love your comedy. I love your podcast, blah, blah, blah. But I do also think you're really pretty and it was really cute. And I said, oh, hey, babe. No, it's absolutely just my special, hey. And he was like, oh, that's really funny. Okay, cool. And I was like he was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. And I'm like, no, you weren't. Right. You weren't. So if anyone...
Here's a picture of my butthole.
Yeah. No. There are obviously always like, there are people who are kind and respectful, but are also like, yeah, horny. That's absolutely fine. But it's the people who are telling me that they would like to do illegal things to me against my will, that I am pretty happy to take $10 off.
Yeah.
You know, there are some horrifically vile things.
I like the blokes that were like, you got me.
It's so fun. It's so fun. And I'm really excited to like make this TikTok putting it all together and showing those kinds of responses. Because, yeah, some of the guys are just like, you are a comedian. So fair.
Have you got a YouTube channel as well?
Yeah. My YouTube's just my podcast one, the friend request.
Oh, yeah. Because you should make like a full-on documentary explaining everything.
You think that's worth a docu? I was thinking a TikTok, Tim. I think a TikTok's plenty.
I mean, how long can you... TikToks are long now.
10 minutes if you want.
I'm making a 10-minute TikTok tonight.
Good.
Just my thoughts on a few things.
Yeah?
Yeah. Israel and Palestine.
Oh, God.
All right, I'm horny for jokes. That's what I'm real horny for.
Tell me these jokes.
So we like to finish the podcast by just pitching some jokes, seeing if anything sticks to the wall. We just read jokes off blue cards. Some of them are bad. Some of them are, mad, standard. Some of them are good. I actually have a real joke I want to pitch to you, but maybe we do that off air. I need some advice. But here's the first joke. Have you got any jokes you want to pitch?
No.
Okay. No one ever does.
I'm private.
I'll subscribe to your OnlyFans and get your jokes the honest way.
Yeah, absolutely. Go watch it. It's a really good show, honestly. I'm very proud of it.
I might not do it on OnlyFans.
Yeah, no, don't.
Patreon.
It's cheaper on Patreon anyways.
Better on my credit card bill.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, so joke number 1. I went to a Christian school and I had to be in special ed. But it's really hard being in special ed at a Christian school because you got to do all the subjects special ed. I had to do special ed science at a Christian school. But isn't special ed science kind of just Christianity?
It's a long way to get there.
People say that. Have some fucking patience, cunt.
You know what? I actually fully agree with you. People, it's because of the short attention span that the
internet's
internet's
given us. This podcast has gone for an hour and 8 minutes.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
Give me 10 seconds to set up a joke.
Right. I'm sorry. I just think maybe you could punch up those along the way, you know, those little steps up there, yeah.
I did sort of like a Kill Tony-esque show the other night.
Awesome.
And I was on the
I honestly doubt it. Sorry.
It was the format.
Yeah.
The crowd wasn't a stadium, but the format was similar. You know the one where you spin a wheel?
Yes.
And I got to just roast open micers.
Oh, that's fun.
And I did, I was just roasting a guy, and he said the same thing. He goes, mate, that was a long setup for a little payoff. And I go, bro, you just bombed in front of 50 people. I don't think you should be teaching me how to do fucking comedy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds so fun. I really like, I don't think I can handle being roasted anymore after doing one roast a few years ago, and I think it instigated the rebirthing of my eating disorder, and also a fight between me and that friend, because I'm a baby, I'm insecure, whatever, sue me. But I love like judging a roast battle and stuff, because you get to just dish it all out. It's so fun.
Oh yeah, I won't do another roast, I don't think, but
no.
I'll judge for sure.
It's so fun.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up Christian. We love judging people.
Whoa, drop the mic.
Drop
the mic.
So I'm not Christian anymore. I'm cool. I take drugs. What I like to do is take a handful of Valium and a Viagra at the same time and see who wins. It's like, are we having sex or are we going to listen to some jazz?
I was thinking, are we something about a date rape there? That might be just my mind, because you fall asleep, you're having sex either way, right?
You're a fan of David Spade. When he did Norm Macdonald's show, he did this great joke about like trying to pick up a girl on TikTok, where he's like texting her, he's like, you know, I'm all cute, I'm all fun, all games, because there's those guys out there like, show me that fucking pussy. And just the way David Spade says, show me that fucking pussy, Norm Macdonald makes him repeat it like multiple times. We should get that sound grab of David Spade saying, show me that fucking pussy.
I'll find it. Yeah, for sure.
But now I'm agnostic, which is, it's hard being agnostic, because the atheists hate you and the Christians, they hate you. It's like being bisexual. You like pick a side, sweetheart. You can't just fuck everyone.
That's so true.
But a lot of people call me a fence sitter, which I don't like, because I think it's okay to sit on the fence when it comes to the entire universe. It's like the one thing you're allowed to be a fence sitter about.
I like that, yeah.
Hasn't been working, so.
No, I like it. I think that's fun.
Should I tell you the joke that, I know we're going way over, but it's all right.
Yeah, tell me.
So I've been doing I do a lot of material on my partner, which she loves. My partner and I met at a comedy show, and I kind of had to be like, do you understand what you're getting into, right?
Yeah.
She thought we just like gig every, blue moon.
Yeah, people do think that, because we're really bad.
I haven't seen her in 2 years. She's literally at the hospital now.
She's not real.
Sick as a dog, and we're doing this fucking podcast. And then I go on stage and roast.
Oh, fucking hell.
And she's the sweetest person in the world.
Yeah, I don't know how anyone can date a comedian. It's crazy.
And that's it's good that your partner is a comedian.
Yeah, it's ideal.
Sometimes that's good, sometimes it's bad.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's a couple that I think it's bad.
Yeah? Why?
Because they're just both so cynical and about the industry and about comedy. And it's like, and then
I would pay money.
They got to hang out.
I would place so much money on the idea that I know who you're talking about. All right, moving on.
All right, so this is an action, and this is not a blue card joke. This is a joke that I actually.
Do those jokes?
Well, I'll try, but this is one I actually think that has legs.
Okay.
It doesn't need the card. The card makes it seem like it's not a real joke.
It's a gimmick, yeah.
Yeah. So I've been doing this joke and it's a hack premise, but it's okay to do a hack premise if the joke's good. That's my theory.
Absolutely.
So I mean, my girlfriend thinks I'm bad at sex. Blah blah blah. There's a bit of that. She says the problem is I don't know how to find the clit. But my girlfriend's unemployed. She doesn't even know how to find a fucking job.
So we're done here? No, it's good. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll hash it out. We'll hash it out when we finish the record. I did it at Sweeney's on Tuesday and it worked.
Yeah, okay.
I just have to make myself not seem mean.
I just feel like there's no truth in it.
Yeah, she's got a
job.
Which
is fine. Yeah, she's got a job. And I mean, it sounds like you're in a happy relationship.
Are you one of those comedians that are like, you got to tell your truth?
No, not at all. But I do think it's the one thing that will set you apart from
Well,
everyone else, right?
My goal is to record a special, get rid of all my gimmicky jokes, and then start telling my truth.
Yeah, fuck yeah. No, I like a good gimmick. I love a good gag. Honestly, your phone's ringing. We got to wrap up.
We got to get out of here.
As a co-host.
Thank you for.
You're welcome.
For what's it called? Anchoring the show. This has been I Came Here With Nothing with Tim and Chloe. Chloe Maddren, our guest host. Thank you for coming out to the studio.
No, of course. Thank you for coming to do my show. Thank you so much for coming out.
Stay tuned. I think we've got some cool stuff cooking. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on OnlyFans. Do all that stuff. But
no, don't. It'll be gone by the time this is out. For God's sakes, it's a bit.
Commit to the bit.
I'll just be a whore to commit to the bit. No.
It's a good bit. I like it. I think it's got legs. So stay tuned for that. That will hopefully be out. Hopefully we can do some cross promote.
No. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Chloe. We got to get out of here. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Bye.